this is Joe from Tough Pigs, and we're here with David Petersen, who is the artist responsible for lots of the Muppet comic covers and some Fraggle Rock interiors that are coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to do a Fraggle story.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to that. Can you tell us anything about it?
It's still in the very early stages of me kind of pitching it to Tim Beadle, but it's so far the plan is that it's going to be a song. I'm going to do a song. Yeah, I've done a little bit of lyric writing for Mouse Guard, and then I've had a buddy of mine do the melody. So I think I'm going to have that same buddy do a melody for me, just so I know how. Like I'll have something in my head that I kind of know what I'm writing for.
Sure.
And then I don't know if we'll ever be able to get that publicly released, but at least the lyrics will kind of have the right kind of cadence and rhythm in the story.
Sure.
So that's really the end goal, is a fun, almost poem kind of story.
So are you listening to a lot of Fraggle Rock music to prepare for that?
Yes, yeah. I just got I guess it's bootleg, I don't know. I got it from a friend who got it from a friend.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just kind of blowing through those and trying to get some of the musical cues, the right pacing, the right kind of spirit, the right pep to it, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So regarding the Muppet comic covers, the last one we've seen you do was Muppet Sherlock Holmes #1. We haven't seen you. I guess you're not doing covers for the rest of Muppet Sherlock Holmes. What happened there? Where are your covers?
I was getting buried between being late on Mouse Guard and doing 4 covers for Boom, and every now and then there were instances where I had to end up doing tweaks or art read. You know, I thought I was done. Like I uploaded,
right.
Got that off my plate. Time to get back to Mouse Guard, and then something would come up either with approvals with Disney or Boom would make a story change and a different character would have to be swapped in. And,
right.
And
we saw a couple of those with Sherlock Holmes and Peter Pan.
Yep. And it was such a time eater. I didn't want to give up doing Muppet covers because I love doing them.
Sure, we love looking at them.
And I said, is there any way I can maybe cut back from 4 covers per series to 1 cover per series? And then you guys can use it as you choose. If you want to use it as like a B cover, if you want to use it as the trade cover, if you want to use it as a back cover, I don't care. I just want to still be able to get to do some Muppet artwork.
Sure, yeah.
And they said, yeah. And then I did Sherlock Holmes. And so far I haven't heard anything about what the next assignment is. So.
Okay.
But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Boom still wants me in for 1 cover per series.
Yeah, us too.
And I'll pick back up if, once I ever get on top of the mountain that is Mouse Guard.
Right. So I know you don't have any time for interiors to do a Muppet comic. If you did, what kind of story would you wanna tell, or would you wanna illustrate?
Wow, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Some of the backstage stuff could be fun, but I like thinking of the Muppet Show very much as how it was with Muppet. I'm thinking of the Muppet Show. It's like a Muppet Show kind of thing, rather than the folk tales, fairy tales. I like to think of it as those little segments. It was all very, split up, but then kind of put back together. So any of those, really, any little segment, if it was a little segment backstage or one of the Muppet Labs kind of thing, Beaker and Bunsen, or just one of those fun little tender moments between Fozzie and Rolf, just kind of hanging out by the piano.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'd love to see that. I hope I hope you get the chance someday.
Yeah. As for the longer, what they're calling the Muppet Classics line that Snow White and Sherlock Holmes fall into, that's just such a long story. I don't know that I could commit to that kind of time, but I don't know. Pinocchio seems like a kind of obvious one with a certain weirdo as the lead.
Sure.
But
I'd like to see that.
Who wants to be a real weirdo instead of a wooden weirdo?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm pitching it right now.
Only one guy wants that. That's Gonzo. Wants it.
I want to be a real weirdo.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and thank you for coming to Comic-Con. It was great meeting you in person.
Yeah, great.
And thank you so much for all of your work on the Muppet Comics, and looking forward to Fraggle Rock. It's going to be great.
Thank you.